Oh no, I was talking to you. Ready?
Go ahead.
Welcome everyone to Adult Talk, episode 5. I am your lovely co-pilot, Florida's all walks of life between mature and tough topics. Now introducing to you the rose of the hour, Miss Grown and Sexy herself, Miss Mo Sexy to you.
Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey.
Yeah, turn up there. I love the anthem. I love the anthem.
Hey, I love it too. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome. So, tonight, are you in for a treat? We have these amazing guests here. We have in the building OG Lex, and we got, AV, Anointed Vessel, in the building. If you guys are here in the building, make sure you guys put yourselves in the box and welcome. Let me bring my guests up. Here we go. We're going to start with Anointed Vessel. Hey,
Salute to
good
you.
evening. Good evening. Welcome. How you guys doing?
Doing well, doing well.
That's great. So, could you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself? What brought you to Tag and where are you from? I will start with you, Anointed Vessel.
I usually let the ladies go first.
You want to let the ladies go first? Okay, well,
Of course.
Miss OG, you can go first. Would you like to go first, ma'am?
Absolutely. You said what brought me to tag? Um,
And where you from?
basically, um, so I'm originally from North Carolina. That's where I stay too. So North Carolina. I started streaming, um, because a friend of mine was on here, and like, I always saw how much fun he had, and like the connections he was building. So I was like, that sounds lit to me. You know what I'm saying? So I just started streaming, and then I ended up meeting Casper, and kind of went on from there. Yeah.
Okay. And so, how has it been since you started your journey?
Um, it's been good. Like, of course, you're gonna have your downs, but you definitely got your ups on this app. Um, Very thankful for the people that I started with, even though they may not still be with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still appreciative of them, and appreciative of like the people that I'm currently associating with and supporting and having being supported by as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So it's been a good journey for you, and
absolutely. It's
it's made you feel wanted.
mhm,
You
absolutely.
know, to make you want to keep moving forward. That's
Yeah.
all that matters. Happy birthday, DJ Rich Beats. Hey, okay. So,
Hey.
Anointed Vessel, what brought you to Tag, and where are you from?
All right, so first of all, shout out to Most Sexy and to the rest of you Florida's finest OG Lex. Actually, what brought me to Tag, I've been on Tag for a while, even before streaming. I was just here, but I came here just a game because they used to have games on this app. And I left for a while and came back and found out they were now streaming. But I came in as a gifter, just going stream hopping, doing a little stream hopping, seeing what it was about, and um, eventually linked up with some cool people on here. Shout out to Cave
Hmm.
Nation, Jamila Joy,
Yes.
and when we linked up on here, um, we I started streaming. Didn't know if I was really going to like the streaming side of it. I mean, outside of here, I do ministry, so but found out that there was a need for what I do, and I had a lot to offer. So
Right.
I eventually started doing just a Wednesday night teaching that progressed into now a featured show here on this app. And so that's just how I got here. But I am from North Carolina as well.
Okay.
Born and raised and still here. And so
Right. That's a blessing. It's a blessing. So,
Right.
your experience on the app, how has it been for you? Like, your journey, it made you want to continue, make bonding relationships with different people. How has that been for you?
um, the on this app, building relationships has been very positive. I started out. I mean, you have to take the negative and the positive. I started
Mhm.
out on here, and I was rocking with a few people. Of course, everybody that I started out with ain't still that I still don't rock with. But hey, I mean, life goes on, and you keep moving forward. You don't really just allow that to stop you. I mean, so I
Okay.
started here and started streaming, and I've enjoyed it. And now I'm on the road to a top bag, and just move forward.
Okay, that is a blessing. So, this week, um, our topic of the week is unhealthy relationships. And, you know, we all have experienced
Wait,
that.
wait, 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 wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said your topic is Florida Sparks. Did you give her my topic from my show tonight? Because you
Oh,
can't have it.
Uh-uh.
oh,
Uh-uh.
no, uh, uh,
No,
no.
sorry.
No, we didn't correspond on this. This been up for a while. Unhealthy relationships. So my question. So like, unhealthy relationship. I know we all been there in the past, in the future, and in right in between. We've all been there. So, what's it like? If you guys just now tuning in, welcome to Adult Talk. I'm your host, Most Sexy to You. My beautiful co-host is Florida's finest. Okay, and our special and amazing guests are in the building, which are Anointed Vessel and OG Lex. hmm So, my question to you, AV, does staying in an unhealthy relationship make you unhealthy too?
Yes, 100%.
And how so?
Because what you allow yourself to be associated with, and what you allow yourself to be connected to, oftentimes will bring you down as well. If
Mhm.
you're in an unhealthy situation, I mean, you're eventually going to take on the character traits of that relationship. So if it's unhealthy, guess what? You're gonna be bitter. You're gonna be angry. You're gonna and you're gonna be. That's the type of person you're gonna be.
But what if the person is stronger than that? Like
Sure.
you might be going through, or even though it's unhealthy and you see that it's unhealthy, sometimes that unhealthy person can overshine the other person to make them be like them. Like how you say you are the company that you keep.
And that
So
that
you're
that's exactly what you're saying. You are the company that you keep. Even though you think they may be stronger, eventually they're gonna give in because that's compromise.
hmm
Free
won't
loves
compromise.
company.
Okay. Well, okay. So Florida, what you got to say?
I just said misery loves company. You, you can't fix yourself out of that unhealthy. Because that person is going to drag you down right now.
Okay. Welcome. So, OG Lex, what about you? Does staying in an unhealthy relationship make you unhealthy too? It's an echo.
Absolutely. I agree with AV. I feel like if you're still there, you're giving into it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're enabling it. Yeah, so
I'm not sure. hmm Can you can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay. I don't hear the echo.
Y'all, am I good?
Yeah, I don't hear the echo. Wrong with it. Anyways. Okay. What did you say, ma'am? Because I couldn't hear you. It was a lot going on. Could you repeat yourself?
Um, I basically just said that I agree with AV. Like, yes, you're um you're unhealthy to stay in an unhealthy relationship because you're enabling the behavior in said relationship. You understand? Like, yeah. And it does bring you back to your negativity.
Okay. Right. Okay. So, what are some qualities of an unhealthy relationship, and what's most toxic to you out of those qualities?
Hmm?
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like unhealthy is allowing someone to speak to you in a way that condescending or demeaning.
hmm
I feel like that's the main quality. Like in my personal relationship, that was the issue, and I had to get out of that.
They were trying to tell you what to do.
Yeah, he was the type that would tell me what to do, tell me what to wear.
Okay. Is that better? Go ahead.
Is that better? Okay. Yeah, he was the type that would tell me, what to do, what to wear, who I couldn't be around, um, like who I couldn't hang out with, stuff like that.
Okay. Perfect. All right. We're gonna go into the comments. Maybe able to mask it for a while, but toxic people wear off. And if you can't answer it, then you're there. hmm Okay. All right. It, ma- during the time, like, is there anything else that was unhealthy about the relationship that you saw?
Um, it was a lot of unhealthy um habits, especially like the arguing. Um,
Right.
it even got to the point where it was physical. Uh, yeah. So it was a lot in that relationship.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Avery,
Yeah.
uh, what are some qualities of an unhealthy relationship?
So I unhealthy relationship, someone who's inconsistent, someone who's controlling, someone who's you oftentimes someone who plays the victim, someone who's not loyal, not faithful.
Okay. So what qualities, what's most toxic about those qualities? Out of those qualities that you just talked about?
I'm gonna say the biggest one, in which I actually was talking over tonight, is the inconsistency. Someone who can't get to anything, who's inconsistent about everything. They double up.
Okay. Right. Florida, you want to say something? All right.
They took off the
So, is it unhealthy to you too?
everything.
I don't care. It's the
Um,
probably the fan. It's not an echo. It's a fan.
it's the dishonesty. It's all of the um the putting your hand to and um I went through all of that, and it seems like once you get better, so all of those are, I say, it's trash traits. That's what I'll call them, trash traits, because it's things that a lot of people tend to have, but you can overcome those as well if you want.
Right. So in the comments, does staying in an unhealthy relationship make you unhealthy too? What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel the same? Do you feel like if you messing with somebody that's unhealthy, that it makes you unhealthy too, or vice versa, or it can make them, the people that's unhealthy, healthy? Like, what are your thoughts? All right, OG, I don't like this. I'm gonna take this mutes off. Okay, it's not working. The one bad apple will rot the barrel. Yes, I believe in that. Let me do this. Can you hear the fan? Okay. Well, if you're just now tuning in, welcome to Adult Talk. I'm your host, Most Sexy to You. My co-host over here, my beautiful co-host is Florida's Finest, and we have our two amazing guests here, Anointed Vessel and OG Lex. We want to welcome them here. Back to unhealthy relationships. Um, in if you have or if you're currently in a relationship, um, does that it's not affecting the relationship that you have now? And if so, how do you go about by fixing it? Maybe.
Truthfully, when you're in an unhealthy relationship, depending on which one of the person who's what would I say, who's the bad apple in the relationship. I mean, you gotta be real honest with yourself. Um, are you the problem or is the mate the problem? Because it depends on which one it is. If you can't be honest with yourself and say, "Hey, I'm the problem," or they're the problem, then you'll never be able to fix the problem. But what you're gonna have to do is you got to identify what the problem is first in order to know whether it's fixable or if it's something that you need to let go.
Okay, that makes sense. What about you, OG Lex? Uh-oh. Does it work? Hold on, let me see. Oh, it worked. There.
Could you repeat the question?
I said, if you're currently in the